Hey guys, Justin Bryant here from selfmadesuccess.com. In this video, I'm going to show you 17 more home-based job sites that hire worldwide. So if you missed the other video, you might watch that too. It's called 20 home-based job sites that hire worldwide. So this is a continuation of that subject, and I'm giving you different websites that will hire you. You don't have to be usually in just one specific country. They hire all over the place. They have all kinds of jobs, and you can work from home in these different situations. So, like I said, there's another video you can watch, 20 home-based job sites, and then you can watch this one, so you have a total of 37. So the first one is Upwork, and Upwork is a freelance job site, has all kinds of different ways for you to earn money through freelance work. You can make money designing, programming, writing, translating, etc. They have data entry work, they have, ghost writing, they have creating prototypes for products. If you're kind of an engineer, you can do customer service, you can develop apps and software for people. There's all kinds of stuff that you can do. So Upwork, great place to find work from home type of jobs. Another one that's kind of like Upwork is Freelancer. So freelancer.com, you can go there. They hire freelancers for all different types of work. You can go through here, see kind of how they do things. They have a lot of really good customer support, a lot of traffic. So they have plenty of reasons for you to want to choose them or even do them, plus make a profile on Upwork or some other freelance sites. As you can see, there are 1,600 in the entire world in terms of traffic, according to Alexa. So they have graphic design, internet marketing, software development, all kinds of stuff. So another one you might look at is freelancer.com for finding specifically freelance work. There's also guru.com. So Guru is very similar as well. It's a very large network of freelancers for all kinds of customers all over the world. You can do translating, programming, writing, etc., just like a lot of the other major freelance sites. 11,000 in the entire world or so in terms of traffic. So they have a lot of people visiting all the time, hiring people like you for work. You can post jobs for free, which attracts a lot of clients. And then, of course, you would be the guru or the freelancer. They have all kinds of ways that you can do that. As you can see, they have a lot of different major categories like other ones that I've mentioned. And they even add things like architecture and legal matters and stuff like that. So guru.com, another one with lots of customers. iFreelance is another one. Freelancing site, specializes in videography, photography, art, writing, architecture, translation, stuff like that. You can go to ifreelance.com and check it out. It doesn't have probably as much traffic as the others. It's at 362,000 in the entire world in terms of traffic, according to Alexa, but they still get enough to at least check out some of the jobs that they have available. You can find projects is where you would want to go if you're a freelancer, and you can work there at ifreelance.com. Next is peopleperhour.com, which is another kind of freelance type of place where you can describe who you are, put a video about yourself and stuff like that on your profile, and then get hired to do all kinds of jobs. So this is at peopleperhour.com. You can click how it works. You can see what kind of jobs are out there. You can look for specific types of jobs and stuff like that. You have illustrations, you have web development, you have translation, you have all kinds of stuff. So, people are big on this site because it's so simple to just post a job, and you can just describe what you want, look at proposals, and pick the best person to do the job. So if you kind of just set yourself apart, you can really get quite a bit of work, and people per hour has pretty good traffic. They're 5,488 in the entire world, so they have quite a few clients. Next is ProBlogger, and ProBlogger has a lot of writing type of jobs for blogging, ghostwriting, and just generally writing reviews and articles and stuff like that for a lot of websites. So you can go here. A lot of these are work anywhere. Some of them are in specific, states, or some of them are in specific locations, but a lot of them are anywhere, as you can see all through here. Many freelance and contract type jobs. Every once in a while you'll see a part-time or full-time job like this one here in Dallas. Some of them are in Italy, some of them are in the US, so they have a lot of different stuff for a lot of different people. Obviously all this stuff is about blogging and writing, so keep that in mind, that you need to be some sort of specialist in writing to really get much out of this jobs board. But it is at ProBlogger.com/jobs, and you can find a lot of new jobs available all the time. Seems like a new one's being posted every single day on here. Another one is Smashing Jobs, and this is for Smashing Magazine, which is a very large magazine. You've probably heard of them before. Tons of traffic, 8,000 in the entire world in terms of traffic. Very big in the US, but they have articles, books, events, jobs, all kinds of stuff here, and you can be assured that it kind of specializes in design and programming. So if you're a good web designer or some sort of web developer, programmer, etc., then you can probably find some good job opportunities at Smashing Magazine if you have some good skills. And it is a very user-friendly site. Lots of job opportunities. Like I said, lots of traffic. You can go through and see kind of what's available. All kinds of different developers and designers. So if you're good with code and stuff like that, that would be a great place to find jobs all over the place, full-time, part-time, freelance, all over the world. So that is smashingmagazine.com/jobs. Next is a few writing websites that I'm going to go over that kind of hire very often for different types of writing. So, if you're pretty good at, writing freelance or doing guest posts or stuff like that, writing articles, blog posts, reviews, etc., these are 4 places you might want to look at. So hirewriters.com is the first one. You can go to hirewriters.com and they have all kinds of content. You can get articles written, you can have people write your stuff for you, and you can also get paid to write. So that's what you would do. You would click get paid to write right there in the menu, and you can get jobs there. They're not going to have probably as much traffic as a lot of the others, but they do have enough to have a pretty steady flow of jobs at 117,000 in the entire world in terms of traffic. So you might want to look at them if you want to find some writing jobs pretty consistently. Next is Dotdash, and Dotdash is another writing site where you can find all kinds of work, and you can see that they've worked with a lot of pretty professional companies. You can see some of the other team members, open positions they have available, stuff like that. This is more of a freelance writing type site, or full-time writing jobs source. So you can find all kinds of stuff here. They do have good benefits and perks as well if you can get on full-time. They have medical and dental benefits, generous vacation and sick time, commuter program, stocked kitchen with all kinds of stuff if you actually work in one of their buildings, gym memberships, pet insurance, 401k retirement plans, all kinds of stuff. So they have really cool offices, an interesting story you might want to look at. You can look at their blog. You can see their open positions as well by going through here. You know, you have software engineering, sales operations, stuff like that. But they do have a lot of writing jobs usually, like they have one here, commerce editor, beauty and lifestyle in New York. But they're not going to always have, you know, a whole lot of writing jobs, but in many cases they do. So you might check out dotdash.com. Next is Writer's Domain. So you can go to writersdomain.net, and that is where you can find a place where you can get paid to write. So you can register, submit a writing sample to make sure you are what they're looking for, and then you can earn money writing. So you can write for all kinds of different things. Writer's Domain is just kind of a generalized site for finding work for blog posts, articles, stuff like that. So you can go to writersdomain.com. Very easy to get started. Just click register. I'll have a link to all of these places in the show notes, so you don't have to worry about all these links right now, but I'll have places where you can just register right away and get straight to that link. Next is Freelance Writing Gigs. So Freelance Writing Gigs has, well, as you probably guessed, freelance writing gigs, and they have all kinds of different things that they cover. It's not just one genre, but you can find a freelance writing job board right here, and you need to go to freelancewritinggigs.com to find it, and then go to the job board in the menu where I showed you. You can post a job, or you can find these different jobs anywhere, Utah, remote, anywhere. So a lot of these are work from home jobs. A lot of them are freelance and contract type work, somewhat similar to ProBlogger.com/jobs, but ProBlogger probably has some more traffic than they do. They are 195,000 or so in the entire world, so they do get pretty good traffic. They do have quite a few jobs on here all the time, but that's a great place where you can find work from other places where it's just writing. So next I'm going to go over a few that have to do with like translation services, and that's kind of a category that hasn't been covered yet. So if you are multilingual and you want to find a way to work from home, you can find quite a few jobs on some of these websites where they are looking for people who can translate. So one is ABC Translation Services. So you can go to ABC Translation Services. Their website is translationsabc.com, and what you can do is look at their career opportunities page. So once you do that, you will be able to email your resume to hopefully get some work as far as translation goes. So that's translationsabc.com, and what they do is translations, obviously. So they have a professional network for that. People request a quote for all kinds of different stuff, and then you can help their clients through that. All right, so that is translationsabc.com. Next is Affordable Translations, and Affordable Translations is a place where you can actually go and get a lot of things done for Spanish to English or French, German, Portuguese, Italian, Russian, etc. They have all kinds of languages on here, and you can get an estimate, of course, of different types of languages, the types of documents you need translated and stuff like that, and then you would come in, you would be one of the actual translators. So you can sign up at affordabletranslations.com to get started with that. And you know, they may not have a whole lot of work as far as compared to some of the others, but they will still have enough to where if you can get on here, you can make a pretty good side income at least. Next is Avant Page, and Avant Page, you can go to avantpage.com, and this is another one where you can get paid for translating. They have all kinds of different language: Spanish, Chinese, Vietnamese, Russian, Korean, Tagalog, Arabic, and others. So if you are someone who's multilingual and is very fluent in both, say, English and one of these major languages that they cover, you might go to avantpage.com and get in contact with them about maybe working as a translator. So they have all kinds of articles you can look at, different translations, and then of course you want to look into helping them and contacting them to see if they have any positions open. Next is AccuRapid Translation, and if you want to look at AccuRapid Translation, just go to AccuRapid.com. I'll have a page that goes straight to their translator application form, which is this: your full name, address, city, state, zip code, country, email, phone, fax, whatever. You know, some of these aren't required. Education, work experience, dominant language, other languages, and things like that. Minimum charge, normal rate. So you can actually negotiate your rate as well if you work with AccuRapid. And this is the page you work with. They are in New York in the US, and you can work for this website and find all kinds of translation work with them if you become an independent translator. So that is AccuRapid.com. Next is the Butler Hill Group, also known as Appen. So if you were to look at Appen, they hire people for all kinds of stuff. One of them is translation work. You can click join our team by clicking this button here. Look for their job searches. They hire a lot of people from home and stuff for things like social media, crowdsourcing, you know, evaluation of search engines and stuff like that. You can learn more about working there, different types of benefits that they have, career areas. You see they have annotation, crowdsourcing, data collection, information technology, linguist, localizer, native speaker, project management, all kinds of stuff. Social media, translator. They have 2 jobs right now if you want to look specifically for that. German to Spanish, Somali to English, a couple of things you can do. And these are work from home jobs. You don't have to be in specific locations in many cases. So that is Butler Hill Group, also known as Appen. You would go to appen.com. I'll have the page to go to their jobs page for translation services. And last but not least is Creative English Solutions. You can go to creative-english.org.uk. I'll have a link to the specific URL. It's kind of strange, but you can provide your translation services from English to all kinds of other languages to run your own class, you know, communities, families, you have churches, you have all kinds of different programs, but you can teach people through this website and make a difference in the world. You know, they're big on helping communities and stuff like that. So that is Creative English. I'll have a link to the specific pages for all of these websites in the show notes. So other than that, that's it for this video. If you thought it was helpful, please like and subscribe so I can create more videos like this for you. Also, if you want to let me know what you thought about the video or something you want me to cover in the future, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And I'll get, like I said, the links to all these pages and related content in the show notes page at selfmadesuccess.com. So I'll have a link in the video description to that page as well. So other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video and hope you have a great day.